For more on this, we're joined by Nour Eldeen Al Hammoury, who is in Kansas City in Missouri for us. And Nour is the Chief Market Strategist at Equiti Group. So we've got this rally in Asia. Is it just primarily based on those two industries, semiconductor and AI?
I mean, currently, at least, this rally is still being driven primarily by AI-related demand rather than just an improvement in the geopolitical backdrop. What is interesting is that investors are effectively now looking through higher oil prices and focusing on earnings growth linked to semiconductors, data centers, and AI infrastructure. As you said, also South Korea exports surged at least more than 50% in May, with semiconductor exports jumping nearly 170%, highlighting how a strong AI demand remains globally. Here you have also to think that this is no longer just a U.S. technology story. We're seeing AI capital spending spread across Asia, particularly also in South Korea, Taiwan, and Japan, creating a broader regional growth theme that investors continue to chase.
Of course, NVIDIA's top boss is in the region at the moment, isn't he? And I'm just wondering if he touched on one of the main topics when it comes to sustainability and AI, and that is energy. I mean, energy prices are rising. We all know about AI and the demand for energy. And I'm just wondering, is this rally sustainable?
I mean, this is becoming the key question for markets, but so far investors are being or betting at least that the AI-related productivity gains and earnings growth can overweigh maybe the inflationary impact of higher energy prices. But there is also a limit to this. If oil continues moving higher, it starts tightening financial conditions, rising inflation expectations, and also raising inflation expectations, in addition to potentially delaying central bank easing. Here you have to think also that oil or the AI itself is becoming an energy story. Data centers require enormous amount of electricity, which means rising energy costs are no longer just a macroeconomic issue. They directly affect the economics of AI expansion, and that is why investors are now watching oil prices almost as closely as chip sales.
Okay, I also mentioned SoftBank a short while ago, so let's just very quickly turn to that. Japanese company, of course, SoftBank, up 5%, and they're trying to break into the European market through their AI investments. What does AI look like, the industry look like for the region, and do you think they're going to make it into Europe?
I mean, Europe has started to realize that AI is becoming a strategic infrastructure race, not just a technology race. SoftBank's plan to invest up to about 75 billion, that's in France, AI data center, is a strong signal that Europe wants to secure its position in the next generation of computing infrastructure. Now, here also that you have to think that Europe may not produce as much or as many frontier AI models as the US or China in the near term, but it can also become a major hub for AI infrastructure, data centers, energy systems, and industrial AI applications. The next phase of the AI race may be less about who builds the models and more about who owns the computing power behind it.
Yeah, we hear a lot about picks and shovels, don't we, behind a lot of this AI infrastructure. Just a final question. I know you probably get asked this a lot. Are we in an AI bubble, and just how stretched is that bubble?
I don't think so. We are in an AI bubble, especially that I think maybe the majority of the ordinary people are not basically maybe using AI the right way. Most of the people are using AI through ChatGPT and go to talk to the models, asking some questions, maybe writing essays and help them with some of the daily tasks that they need. But in order for you to be able to understand how powerful AI is, you have to be basically connected to the API. It will basically help a lot in your productivity. It will help, or already is helping a lot when it comes to productivity, coding in all the industries. It's not just basically about tech. It basically feeds in each and every single sector. And this is, yes, maybe a little bit concerning for a lot of people when it comes to securing or keeping their jobs. But at the same time, I think AI is going to reshape the entire world going forward, because how powerful it is and how it can actually basically help in the productivity to levels that we've never even thought about that is possible before.
Okay, fascinating conversation. Nour Eldeen Al Hammoury, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for having me.